Reed, and I'm running for United States Congress. I want to thank everyone for coming out here on this Saturday. I want to thank Mr. Josh Thurston for agreeing to do our audio video today. State Representative Renee Schulte for agreeing to be the MC. My uncle for the distinct honor of doing our Pledge of Allegiance. You did my re-enlistment when I was in the Navy. That was an honor, and today's an honor, and I thank you. My parents, Dave and Nancy Reed, if you guys want to stand up, say hi to everybody. Now we'll be here today for instilling in me conservative principles and an entrepreneurial drive, without which I wouldn't be here today. I want to thank our tremendous speakers and our guests today. My campaign staff for putting this event on. Wouldn't have happened without you. Last but not least, I would like to thank the Honorable Duncan Hunter Sr. for leaving sunny Southern California to come to cold Iowa for this important event.
It's been great.
And if I'm leaving anybody out, I apologize. As it's been said, I was born and raised in Solon, Iowa. My dad is a small business owner. He started the business during the Carter administration. That business was in jeopardy, but then a man came into office named Ronald Reagan. And from the time I was this tall, I got to hear about how Ronald Reagan is credited with saving that business with his conservative ideas, taxation policies. After high school, after I graduated Solon High School, I joined the United States Navy. I served for 5 years. I never did anything heroic in the Navy, but I served alongside some of the greatest Americans you'll ever meet. After the Navy, I came back home to the greatest state in this country, and that's Iowa. And when I got back here, I got the opportunity to start my own business, and that's the American dream, I believe, and so I took that opportunity. 12 years later, it's still going strong. It's an industry leader. We provide to the community, and I provide jobs. As a business owner, I know what it means, unlike Washington, to operate within a budget, and that's something that I can take to DC. In 2008, I decided I couldn't take anymore, and I decided to throw my hat in the ring against Tom Harkin. And that was arguably a tough mountain to try to climb, but I felt passion, and it meant something to me, and win or lose, I had to do that, and that was something that I decided to do. Why am I in this race this time? Well, after the fun that I had in the United States Senate race, I didn't think I was going to get right back into it. But then my wife and I had our 4th child in February, and I saw the generational debt that was piling up on our children, and I decided I have to do something. I saw unfavorable legislation for the future of this country, and I decided I had to do something. I asked myself, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? I believe it's important to have convictions, not just positions. If you have convictions in life and in politics, you'll never have to question where you're going to stand on things, and that's what I have. I am a Ronald Reagan conservative. I'm proud to say that. And the other day, someone asked me, well, what does that mean? And I wasn't sure if it was an honest question or a test, but I was able to answer right back to him. I believe, like Ronald Reagan, in American exceptionalism. I believe that we are that shining city on a hill. I believe in peace through strength and individual freedoms and personal responsibility. I believe in a smaller, less obtrusive government, lowering the tax burden on Americans and allowing Americans to keep more of what they make. We need conservatives in Washington. And Ronald Reagan won the 2nd District twice, and I plan to do that as well. What do we have in Washington right now? Washington is not listening to the American populace. We have bailouts for billionaires, stimulus packages, government takeover of private industries. We have a 1,990-page health care bill that Americans don't want. We have cap and trade, increased taxes, a shrinking economy, and record job loss, just to name a few. Now you know, you heard me say, but they say that a conservative cannot win Iowa's 2nd District. Well, they also say that we need bailouts. They say we need cap and trade. They say we need a huge government. They say we need to take over the healthcare business. They say we need higher taxes. And I don't know about you, but I'm about tired of they telling me what I need. Now, they say that a conservative can't win Iowa's 2nd District. How many of you remember the 1970s movie Smoking the Bandit? There's a song in that movie with the phrase that says, "We're going to do what they say can't be done." And with your help, a conservative is going to win the 2nd District of Iowa. We need someone who's going to stand up and say that ours is not the last generation to know liberty and freedom. We need someone who's going to draw a line in the sand and say no more. We need someone who is going to defend our future. Ladies and gentlemen, I am that person. My platform is pretty straightforward and simple. Restore the founding principles of this great nation. As nations go, we've been around for 233 years. It's a relatively short time, but in that time we have become the greatest country that God has ever given man. And it's not because the government ran our lives. It was because of personal freedoms and the American ingenuity and drive for success. That's what we need to get back to. Defend and support the Constitution. That's an oath that every congressperson has to take, that they will uphold and defend that Constitution. And unfortunately, it's not being done today. We need to stop runaway spending. The generational debt that we are piling on our children. I have 4 children. None of them have began working yet. They are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and I can't stand by and let that go any further. We need to uphold the 10th Amendment. 10th Amendment is not always the most famous amendment or the flashiest, but it's very important. That's states' rights. And it says in there that all rights that aren't explicitly given to the federal government are reserved for the states and its people. We have an overreaching federal government today that has exceeded its power and needs to be turned back. Also, my platform is defending the Second Amendment. Today, the Second Amendment is under assault. And without the means to defend our liberty, the government will take it from us. And the last is to create jobs and spur an economy with tax breaks and incentive. We need to stop taxing production. If we can free small business owners in the country employ 70% of our people. We need to free them of their tax burden so they can go out and be more productive and get America back on the right path to prosperity. Now, in order to win in November, we have to offer a candidate that is different than Dave Loebsack. We cannot put up Dave Loebsack light and expect to win. We have got to give the people of the 2nd District a difference and a clear light. Together we can win this race. Together we can make a difference. Together we can defend our future. And I can't do it alone. I have to have your help. And it's a sad fact that money controls politics in today's life, but it is a fact nonetheless. Hardest part for every candidate is to come before people and ask for money. As much as you people hate getting asked for money, trust me, we hate asking for it more than that. But I humbly come before you today and ask for your support. Monetary support, grassroots support. Take a stand. Say that you will be part of defending your future, defending your children's future. Stand up for your country today and say you want to help. I need your help. Other candidates need your help. We have got to take back this country. Thank you very much.